At first, I believed every problem that was happening to me was to do with my drinking. My drinking escalated at a point in my life, and I was, just coming onto a year of estrogen and hormone replacement, testosterone blockers. I was medicating. I was seen as this beautiful woman in society. I had everything that I felt like I needed in order to be happy, but things just weren't aligning. And my drinking had escalated at this point, and I had kind of looked at my consumption of alcohol and drugs and kind of thought, it's quite normal. But this one day, I tested myself. I went to a fashion show in Liverpool. I cycled there. I took £5 with me because I said to myself, I'll take £5. I'll be able to have one glass of wine, and I will cycle back home. Now, I managed to get to this fashion show. I managed to drink 2 bottles of wine, half a bottle of vodka with a few other people. I managed to get cocaine, and I managed to come home with probably about £15 in my pocket. And
You
I
made money.
realized I made money. I was a hustler. And I realized that I made this promise to myself that I was not going to drink, and I actually drank more than I ever did. And the next day, I woke up and I said, I'm going to make a change. And I got sober that next day. And during my sobriety, I was living in a women's refuge. I was living in a safe house with 3 other women. I was attending 12-step programs, and I was in a treatment center. Now, I was in this treatment center to address my alcoholism. That's what I was there
As a
for.
trans woman.
As a trans woman, yes.
Okay, keep going. Yeah.
So I went in as Cal, and people knew me as Cal, and I was coming into 3 months of sobriety, and this one day I was sat in a meeting, and I just said, this is all a lie. I have lived my whole life wearing masks, and this was the biggest mask. My transition was the biggest mask I ever held, because my whole entire adult life, let's say, was a mission to destroy Calvin. If that was through alcohol, whether that was through drugs, whether that was through allowing people to use my body, like I was just destructive towards myself. And when I realized, actually, I'm doing the exact same thing, I'm still killing myself, and I'm doing that in a capacity that is so normal and is so palatable to the world around me, and I'm actually being congratulated for it. And I left that meeting that day, and my whole world was just like, I don't know, I felt like so much weight was lifted off my shoulders, but I didn't know what to do with it.